This is the news just coming in from Kashmir. A daring infiltration bid along the LoC in Kupwara has been foiled by the Indian Army. In fact, that was after a fierce gun battle with terrorists armed to the teeth. The terrorists killed a junior commanding officer and injured a jawan, but they fled scurrying back to Pakistan, it seems. They left behind a huge cache of arms and ammunition. Let's find out more details from CNN-IBN's Mufti Isla in Srinagar. Mufti, a huge success for the Indian Army. What else do we know about this entire infiltration bid?
Well, yes, it's a success out and out, and given that this was a group of heavily armed militants, there were some 5 to 6 heavily armed militants who tried to sneak in, taking advantage of the darkness. This incident took place at around 2:30 in the midnight, but the army jawans were very much alert. However, there was an encounter, a brief encounter that took place on the line of control. They did exchange fire. In that exchange of fire, unfortunately, a JCO of the Rashtriya Rifles unit got killed. There was another jawan who was injured. The army repulsed this attack, and upon seeing the firepower of the army, the militants, all six of them ran back, leaving a huge cache of arms and ammunition. We believe that there's some 6 to 7 AK-47 rifles. Besides that, there's some wireless sets, and also there's some grenades, as also some communication gadgets. Now, the army is terming this as a huge success, but having said that, there have been several infiltration attempts which army has successfully foiled in that area. One infiltration bid that has taken place was some fortnight ago, where 6 militants again had infiltrated from the Handwara and Chokibal side of Kupwara. The army is still trying to flush those militants out, Ananya.
Mufti, you're saying this infiltration bid happened in the middle of the night, understandably because they wanted to take the cover of darkness. But was there a tip-off that the army received? How is it that they spotted this infiltration bid?
Well, army had some human intelligence working, and not only that, they always remain alert on the fence. They sometimes develop this information. Sometimes the information turns out to be hoax, but other times, most of the times, it comes true, and that is when the army lays ambush. It's ready for killing those militants. This time, as I've been saying, that the militants did manage to go back, but before that, they couldn't really resist the firepower of the army. They had to leave huge amount of arms and ammunition. They left some rucksacks also. The army is really on alert on the line of control. And that being said, there have been many infiltration attempts, but one infiltration attempt that has taken place in Handwara and Chokibal area, the army is still trying to flush out that group of 6 militants.